Last week in our lessons on the links, we learned how to improve our chipping game. This week, we learned how to keep our body aligned to make sure you keep that ball in the middle of the green or fairway.
Welcome everyone to another installment of Lessons on the Links. I'm Eric Perry and we are here at Thunder Bay Golf Resort, joined by John Kozuski, golf pro here. John, last week you showed us how to improve our chipping game, and this week, what are we going to be working on this week?
Eric, today we're going to work on alignment a little bit. I think it's always interesting when customers come to me and they look for lessons. And they say, John, we're not hitting the ball in line. A lot of times we come up to the tee and I watch them hit the ball and I tell them, you know, you're actually hitting the ball where you're aiming. You're not lined up correctly. Shoulders are not square, so that's what we're going to work on today.
Okay, so what kind of exercises can we do to help improve that?
Well, we're going to lay a club down and get our feet lined up first. Then I'm going to talk about how we're going to line up our shoulders and how important that is to square up and hit the golf ball.
All right, could you show us, please?
Sure. So what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to lay an iron down, and this is going to be my alignment, so I won't have to worry about my feet at this point in time. As you step in, of course your feet are going to be square with this club that I have down here. But now the second thing that is very important is trying to make sure I keep my shoulders on this line that you see in the ground. Like I said before, most people tend to be open with their shoulders, and therefore most people tend to hit the ball to the right. So what I'm going to do here, actually I'm going to switch clubs real quick, put the longer club on the ground, and I just have a 7-iron in my hand right now. I'm going to place this down. I'm going to step in and get my feet aligned on this line here, and we're on the range right now. We should point that out too.
Okay.
But the last thing I'm going to do before I hit the shot is I'm going to make sure I tuck my left shoulder towards the ball just a little bit. And if I were to make a slow swing right now, you can see that if my shoulder is tucked in, even in my backswing now, I'm getting that shoulder tucked underneath. When I come back and deliver the club into the ball, I'm actually facing the ball. Shoulders are square. That's what's going to help create a straight shot.
Okay.
I'll give it a try here. Get myself lined up. Last thing I'm going to do is tuck this shoulder in. That's kind of my trigger to go. And just follow through.
All right, that looks like a great shot.
Thank you.
All right, well thank you again very much for that golf tip. And that is going to do it for this Lessons on the Links installment from Thunder Bay Golf Resort. But tune in next week as we'll have another tip for all you golfers out there.